Imagine a canvas painted not just with ink and pixels, but with the very texture of memory. We are embarking on a visual journey through the heart of Taiwanese animation, a landscape that shifts from the warm watercolors of childhood nostalgia to the neon glow of a fantasy metropolis. We begin by stepping back in time. The year is somewhere in the 1980s. The world softens into a hand-drawn, two-dimensional dream. The colors are pastel, warm pinks and oranges of a setting sun. You are standing on a weathered concrete rooftop in Taipei. The air feels humid and thick with history. A young schoolgirl with a sharp bob haircut stands beside you, her eyes fixed on an airplane cutting through the clouds. It is the quiet hope of the rooftop dream. The scene dissolves into the comfort of a cramped apartment. The lighting is low and cozy. A retro television glows in the corner, humming with static. In the center, a round table is crowded with steaming fish, vibrant greens, and bowls of rice. An electric fan oscillates in the background. It isn't just a room, it is the texture of family love, captured in flat, nostalgic brushstrokes. But the city outside is alive. The quiet interior gives way to a burst of red smoke and the crackle of firecrackers. A temple procession floods the street. Techno Prince Nezha puppets dance with chaotic joy, while a child watches from the sidewalk, a melting popsicle in hand. The memory moves faster now, the wind rushing past as a family of four squeezes onto a single vintage Vespa, weaving through alleyways hung with drying laundry. It is a specific kind of freedom, a blend of Studio Ghibli magic and the gritty reality of Taiwanese architecture. As the sun sets on the city, the atmosphere changes. The warm water. We have arrived in the countryside, where the line between the living and the spirit world grows thin. Here, the air smells of burning sandalwood. We are looking at a close-up of a traditional Taoist altar bathed in red light. Incense smoke curls into the air, twisting into faint, ghostly shapes. An elderly woman stands there. Her back is to us, her hair curly and gray. She is the guardian here. This is a world of mystical protection. Step outside into the village night. A scruffy black cat sits on an old brick wall, its eyes glowing in ominous yellow. Behind it, transparent blue spirits float near the roots of a banyan tree. It is spooky, yes, but whimsical. We travel to the harbor for the Ghost Festival. Hundreds of glowing water lanterns drift out to the dark sea, while on the shore, the shadows of hungry ghosts flicker as they consume offerings. It is a cell-shaded world of deep shadows and magical realism. We see a traditional three-section house surrounded by rice paddies under a storm cloud. We see through the eyes of a child who has used ox tears to see the unseen, a chaotic market where spirits steal fish balls. And finally, we see the grandmother again, holding a wooden sword and a yellow paper talisman, standing her ground against a swirling shadow in a temple courtyard. It is dynamic, fierce, and deeply rooted in the soil of the land. Suddenly, the organic lines shatter. The silence is broken by the hum of electricity. We're transported to a different reality, a gritty, three-dimensional fantasy. This is the city of lost things. The texture here is hyper-realistic. We are zooming in on a hero, but he is not human. He is a sentient white plastic bag standing in a canyon of piled garbage. The lighting is cinematic, turning trash into a dramatic landscape. This is a metropolis built from the discarded, cities of old fridges and tires, illuminated by neon lights made from broken signs. A teenage boy in a hoodie walks through this cyberpunk junk aesthetic. There's angst here, but also vibrant energy. We feel the rush of a high-speed chase on a vehicle made of scrap metal, fleeing a mechanical claw amidst sparks of orange and teal. We step inside a warehouse where discarded toasters and lamps dance under disco lights, a scene that is whimsical but touches on the melancholy of being forgotten. But look closer at the plastic. A macro shot reveals rain falling on the waste, and in the reflection of a wet bottle, we see the boy's face. And as the sun rises over this mountain of trash, the golden hour light hits the plastic, turning the garbage into a glittering, hopeful horizon. Finally, we leave the city and the spirits behind. We shrink down, smaller and smaller, until we are eye level with the earth. We enter the lush, green world of nature. The scale shifts. Tall, green rice stalks tower over us like ancient redwoods. Sunlight filters through the leaves in a high-definition daze. We are in the rice paddy kingdom. A green tree frog sits perched on a leaf, the texture of its skin visible in incredible detail. The mood is intense, yet peaceful. A rainstorm hits a lotus pond. The water ripples animated with fluid perfection. Frogs hide under the canopy of leaves, while a snake slithers in the blurred background. Night falls, and the bamboo forest lights up with bioluminescence. Fireflies act as spotlights for a moonlit concert of frogs gathering on rocks. It is an absolute stillness, an extreme close-up of a single drop of morning dew rolling off a taro leaf. Inside that tiny sphere of water, we see the